I'm Maggie. I've spent the last 30 years working with leaders of organizations in the field of the human life cycle, in the field of the human system. I started in recruiting and then went into coaching, and now I work with organizations on intervening in the friction, bringing response agility to the organization so people can thrive and the organization can thrive. You might say, well, what is friction? What do I mean? Friction is when you go to work and you feel so uncomfortable being there because things are chaotic, disorganized, crazy, you might say. Or friction could be because people in the organization are not connected to each other. They're fighting, they're arguing, their ego is in charge. Friction could be doing the same thing over and over again, expecting to get a different result, which happens in a lot of organizations. They don't stop and breathe and take their hands off the fire and just look and see what is going on here. What's systemic? What are the patterns? And how can I stop them? Friction causes toxicity. Friction causes sickness, stress, overwhelm, depression. And when a person is sick at work, they get sick. You cannot turn it off. You might think you can, but you cannot. Workaholism is friction. Certainly for the home life, it's friction. So how do you move from friction to flow? Well, personally, first take the stand that it is up to you. It's up to each of us to generate the quality of life for our soul to live here on earth. It's up to us. We're not victims to anyone. We can take personal response agility for how we view the world, how we act in the world, how we show up in the world, and how we contribute in the world. And we really can. You might say, well, I'm stuck in this job and therefore I have to be a jerk because I hate the job and everybody hates each other and blah, blah, blah. But let's just take the space that you are 100% responsible for your quality of life, that you have agency, autonomy, and authority for your own joy and happiness in and out of work. Second, start to look for patterns of what's not working and fix it. Enroll people in your community on what could be possible if all of this mishigas, I'm not Jewish, but I think that's Yiddish, all of this bullshit stuff, crap is out of the way. And when you clear the space and you get clean inside and out in interpersonal relationships, in relationship with the self, in relationship with others, when you clean up the clogs in the wheel of progress in the workflow, you flow. Your heart, your head in alignment. One. It's what heart math is all about. It's coherence, thoughts, heart rate, same level. It's what Joe Dispenza talks about. It's at the highest level of what it is to live as an enlightened human being in alignment. We all fall off track, but imagine if instead of being in friction 30% of the time, you were in flow even half of that time, or all of that time, or 90% of that time. What would happen to the quality of your life? What would happen to your joy in and outside of work? Hi, my name is Margaret Graziano. I go by Maggie. If you like my YouTube videos, give me a thumbs up. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. We've got many, 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 many resources. Take advantage of them. They're here so you can have the experience of having freedom and power and joy in a world that's filled with VUCA. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. We've got many, 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 many resources. Take advantage of them. They're here so you can have the experience of having freedom and power and joy in a world that's filled with VUCA.